bitch, it's my birthday. It's Tuesday. Usually I got stuff to do on Tuesdays, so I have an appointment to go to by 12:30 for my son, and then from there we're gonna come home and not do shit, because that's truly what I want to do on my birthday. I don't want to do shit. But yeah, bitch, 29. Wow. Damn. 9 now. I feel pretty good. I feel like I've hit a lot of milestones. I finally have a career I'm happy with. I have, you know, clients that love and adore me. My mentor is always super supportive of me and always works with me, which is what I'm super grateful for this year for my birthday. I really accomplished something I feel like I did on my own without me being a crybaby about it too, because I tend to be over emotional about things, and I tend to react instead of thinking things through to get to where I am. Makes me proud of myself. So yay! My new career, I'm a hairstylist. A lot of the things that we have to do at work is problem solving. Like when I tell y'all, I didn't know how much hairstylists do a lot of problem solving, but that should be obvious since you come in looking one way, you end up leaving another. For me, a lot of my clients don't leave crying. They always leave happy from the chair. Bitch, I just changed my outfit like 30 fucking times. There was no point in me doing any of that shit. Like literally, I'm just gonna go to the store. That's all I'm doing. But I wanna look nice, it's my birthday. It's supposed to be oil controlling, and I will say it's a little too controlling sometimes. I'm still kind of experimenting to see how I can apply this well. So I'm gonna be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. You know, as always, this is in the color Porcelain. We're gonna grab our handy dandy bronzer and just start bronzing the eyes a little bit. That's basically the undertone for the makeup. I wanna add a new shadow to my eyeshadow, if that makes sense. I tend to just add a little color to the eyelids first before doing any other colors. An actual blending brush. I know this is doing multiple steps, but shut up. From what I remember in that picture, if I remember it correctly, it was a black cut crease with a white eyeshadow base. And I thought, damn, that's fierce as fuck. Let's try that. This is LA Colors. Another brand, $1, I believe, $1.25. $1 store. Hello. I'm just gonna go ahead and go in. Just start cutting my crease with this jumbo pencil. And it's super creamy as to why I did it this way. It's gonna kind of map out the point where it starts to go up, because that's what I'm looking for. Trying to make this shit go up. Might have gone too up. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. If you're desperate for that symmetry, then I hear you. I usually am, but me, I'm running short on time. So, we're just gonna move fast. I'm gonna also grab Stone Cold Fox palette. I haven't used her in a while. I'm gonna be using the black in here. I do have my James Charles palette in here, but if I'm being really honest, I'm usually like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna stick my nose in that shit. You know, I'm not partial, because fuck him. Honestly, if we're being real, never liked the guy. He always got on my fucking nerves. But that palette, only because it had all those colors in it, it was the reason why I bought it. But honestly, brands have really, like, indie brands that I've found on TikTok have really branched out and trying to get people to try their stuff. So I'm gonna be replacing that palette soon, so I could just say fuck it, because I'm honestly ashamed to bring out that palette anytime I try to mention it or have to mention that I'm using it in my videos, because it's just gross what he did. It really is. If you're gonna sit in my comments talking about something he didn't do that shit, literally get out of here. You get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit that he didn't do it, with that it was all conspiracy, or it was all just, you know, he said, she said. I don't care. This dude has done it once to Tati, done it again to this young lady, I forget her name, but abuse of any kind is not okay. But for him to just sit there and be like, can I take your man now? Oh, by the way, I'm using a little fluffy brush. This is from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush collection. I'm using this black to cover up that crayon so that way it doesn't smudge throughout the day. Same brush I told you about earlier. Dipping into that same bronzer and just buffing it out a little more. Yeah, the shape is strong, but that's what I wanted. I'm not looking for anything demure. We're not doing demure. It's my birthday, bitch. It's only about to be like, what, 11 in the morning and I'm looking like this? Yeah, because it's my birthday. We're going to be cutting that crease. Oh, take a very flat Morphe brush, okay, girl? This is an M224 classic. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rub that on my eyelid and look up. Wherever I see the spot of demarcation, I'm wiping all that shit off. I'm already giving myself those little eyes. Like that. Something I do love about this palette is the white in it. Look how pretty she is.
346 minutes later.
Okay, so we're back from a long day. My hair is looking crazy. Earlier I didn't have time to blow dry it. As you can see, all the new growth, all the frizzies right now. I really don't mind my Bellatrix Lestrange crazy hair most of the time, but we ain't got time for that today. We're actually going to be blow drying my hair. I got myself some stuff from Salon Centric. I kind of wanted to show you guys what I got. So my mentor was saying how mousses are coming back. Well, it's a product that you tend to circle back to, and trends tend to always repeat themselves. So I got myself the Paul Mitchell Flexible Styling Sculpting Foam for my clients. That way, when I do their blowout, it doesn't take as long to get them dry. Their hair a nice little bit of body. And I also got the Kenra Platinum Color Charge Spray Serum. This right here has been my go-to. I have one for myself. This one's for my hair kit, just to preserve the hair color, because I do work with a lot of vibrant colors most of the time. I need to preserve the color as much as I can, especially when applying heat. So this is going to be a game changer for me with my colorful clients. And then I got my man a cute little beard oil. I haven't smelled it yet. Oh, it smells really nice. It smells so clean. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, there's some beard oils that smell just too fragrant. They're supposed to give off that manly scent, and it just gives clean car energy. So of course, you can't ever go wrong with a couple of combs. I think I'm gonna keep this one here at home. This is a Paul Mitchell round brush. I think this is the extra large series. Yep, the Ion extra large brush. So this is going to be fun to use later. Actually, I might use it right now just to give myself a blowout. Because honestly, like I said, I usually save doing my hair for like another time. But I'm looking crazy right now. Other round brush for my kit just to keep. And then it has this little divider on the end to just kind of section out the hair. That's always fun to use on the end. If you have round brushes, that's what they do. That's what this is for. To take this out, section the hair, and make it easier for you to round brush your hair. So I think I'm gonna actually go ahead and just give myself a blowout just for the sake of doing it. Just because I want to try out my new round brush. I want to try it out. I did already spray my hair earlier with some stuff. I sprayed myself with the Kenra Platinum Color Charge Serum. Smells like coconuts. Get it through the bangs a little bit. If I get my bangs a little messy, that's fine, just because I'm going to reset them.